Some of you might be wondering, who the heck are you? My name is Callie, and I am a makeup artist. And I am beyond obsessed with makeup. And you might follow that question up with, well, why are you doing this? I felt it was about time. I'm also quarantined and was finally able to face what I really wanted to do, because sometimes it takes, a pandemic to realize those things. And I always wanted to do this, and I had a lot of encouragement from friends. So enough about me. I'm sure you're more like, well, why the heck should I watch this, and why should I subscribe? Because you have nothing better to do. No, just kidding. I want you to watch and subscribe because I want you to be a bangin' 10 when you step out into that world. You know what I'm saying? I want you to feel so good, so confident, so on top of your that you are prepared to take on any social situation. Because I am your best friend. And I want to be the flyest wing woman you've ever seen that helps you get any person out there that you want. That's the person I want to be for you. And that's why I want you to watch and subscribe. When I was little, my mom, well, not little, but in high school, my mom would always be like, Callie, let's go. Get in the car. It's not a fashion show. Well, let me tell you, it is. It is a fashion show out there because you never know when you're going to meet your husband. So I'm here to help you look fly, not only for yourself, feel confident, feel on top of it, feel as sexy as you can be. I want you to be able to get whatever you want. And when you feel confident and when you feel so good, it makes getting your dreams, the groceries, it makes getting that promotion, move into a different state. It makes all those little goals and big goals so worthwhile when you feel on top of it. And I feel that makeup can make you feel that way. I want you to go out there and I want you to get it. And I want to be able to give you all the tips and tricks that you need to do that. Enough of that. I'm glad you stayed this long. Since you stayed this long, I would love for you to start by mastering this look I'm wearing today. So if you're still interested and you want to hang with me, come on, let's go check out this look. So to start off, I'm going to be using MAC True Brown Dip Brow and apply that with an eyebrow brush. Just so you guys know, all brushes that are used in the tutorial today will be linked down below. And then I'm just going to switch it over and use a spoolie end and brush that product through my brow. Following that, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. I really love the coverage on this. Using a small Morphe concealer brush, I will apply this right underneath the arch to help carve out the brow. And then I will follow the product along the rest of the underneath of the brow. And then I will continue applying the product all over the lid of my eye to help create a base. I like to do this all in one without doing any other skin because it just allows me to focus on the eyeshadow first and really get that working before going into skin. Again, it allows the eyebrows to be real precise, and then also if you happen to have fallout with the eyeshadow, no worries because you can clean that up before we even hit face. So after that, I'm going to move in with an Omnia BOM 185 brush. So this one's really thick and dense, and it really helps buff out the product while also picking up any excess product because your eyelid has creases and we don't want it sitting in that. Now let's set the concealer with some MAC Cosmetics setting powder and create a powder base for the eyeshadow. So I'm just going to take another similar dense brush and just pack that powder in. If you're like me, I just, grab a bunch and never know what happens, and oh, there we go. Yep, too much, way too much. So just dust off the excess. No worries. The point is that you want the shadow to just blend on. So now we're going to use the Amber x 9 eyeshadow palette, the top two outer ones, and just kind of buff into the crease and really create, that transition color for the rest of the look. I have to share with you guys that I'm currently using one of my favorite brushes right now. It's from Luxie and it's the 249 brush. It is exclusive to Ipsy, but the best part about it is that it's blending and shading. I was using the blending brush and I'm going to use that shading brush to pack on the color Aromatic onto the lid only because we're going to prep the lid for another loose pigment that's going to go on top. But this brush is just so universal and what you need for a simple look, so I like to use it quite a bit. The brush fibers are so nice. They literally leave it looking so buffed out. So I'm just going to apply that product a little bit more in the inner corner and then switch it back over to the blending side and just really buff that dark brown into the crease. Honestly, even for a beginner, this brush is amazing. So after that, I'm going to apply the MAC Blue Brown Pigment. You guys, this is one of my favorite products ever. So I'm just going to take a small brush and the MAC Fix Plus spray that brush, I recommend this anytime you use loose pigment because it really helps hold that pigment on the brush and then place it exactly where you want. So I'm going to put this all over my lid, and because it's wet with the Fix Plus, you're going to be setting the product as well, so this loose pigment no longer will transfer all over your eye. It's going to stay exactly where you put it. So I'm just putting it all over the lid. I just love the way this reflects. The camera is not doing it justice, to be honest. But anyways, we're going to go in with the MAC 24-Hour Brushstroke Liner. This liner is absolutely amazing for ultimate precision. I love to just take my time and make sure I get that inner corner just right. You know, wipe it away if you mess up, no worries, and you keep going. I like to take it from the inner corner to the outer corner. I'm a big fan lately of just doing a full smoky eye, no wing liner. So that's what I'm going to do here. I just love that. It just helps cut the color and make it look really sharp and pop. Next, I'm going to coat my lashes with Extreme Dimension 3D. And I actually chose the old bottles, so that one isn't opening because y'all know how mascara gets clumped up at the top. But we're going to open up the new one, and yes, back in action. So just going to coat my lashes with this. You guys, I cannot speak about how amazing this product is. It literally lengthens, it volumizes, and it just like pops. So when I really want to make a statement, even with no other color on my lid and I just want my lashes to pop, if I'm just like doing a simple look, that's what I choose. Now it's lash time, and with Duo, my favorite lash adhesive, and the Mykonos Lilly lashes, we are going to put these falsies on. I just like to do a little dance when I'm waiting for it to dry. You know, take a little sip of water, feed Jeffree Star straws, blow on it one final time, and then pop them on with the tweezers. Please note there is much more time involved in that waiting process. I would say I usually wait about a minute to 2 minutes, just until the glue gets a little bit more tacky look, and that is really when it gets kind of half transparent. And then I use that tweezers plus my hand to really place them, and I love using my hand to squeeze my lashes and the falsies together to just give it that seamless look. The tweezers is truly your best friend. Now we're gonna pop on the other side and do the exact same thing. Oh my god, I love these lashes so much. They give you all the wow, and they're more of the rounded style, which is great for a good smoky look. Now we're gonna go back in with the concealer we used to carve out the eyebrows before, and then apply it in the T-zone and under the eyes. You know, I just whip it on wherever. Like, I'm not crazy about all those designs out there, but it's gonna do the same thing no matter what. And for foundation, today we're using the MAC Studio Fix in NC 15 because I am white AF. And I'm just gonna blend that all over my face and blend it into the concealer. I really love the full coverage of this foundation. It gives a matte finish, but with the concealer that is also a matte finish, it's just an overall great duo if you need to do makeup that looks amazing for a dinner, for going out to the club, just a nice event, and you just want to look red carpet finished. This is the product to use. So I'm just going to blend that up into my forehead and make sure everything's all even and blend it into the hairline. So next I'm going to take the Laura Mercier setting powder, my favorite, especially if you have more fair skin. It sets really nice and doesn't really alter the color of the foundation. And just put that underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, and then I'm going to place it on my chin as well. The finish is just remarkable, and just make sure you don't use too much product because a little bit goes a long way. Next, I'm taking the 150S large powder brush by MAC as well as their Mineralized Skinfinish powder. I can't even begin to explain how much I love this powder. If I could buy one powder for the rest of my life, it would be this one because it has this subtle pearlescent finish to it that becomes naturally glowy as your skin oils merge with the product, really creating the most like beautiful skin. So I recommend this to all of my friends, and I am just like, give it about 30 minutes and then go look in a mirror after you've done everything and you'll see a huge difference. Get excited because now we're going in with the MAC 228 mini shader brush to buff in aromatic. That was that same dark brown on the top of the lid. This brush is bomb for giving you the most control while also being able to buff a small area. Then we're gonna lay it on its side and pack in that same shade just into like the back half of your waterline to really create that smokiness, that sexiness that we're looking for in this look. I just love the way it pulls it all and brings it all together by removing that nude of that waterline and just giving you that full effect. Now we're going to top off the lower lashes with some mascara. So I'm going to keep it real with you guys and say that I am an avid club goer. I absolutely love the vibe of a club, and I love the way this look kills it at a club. It just makes me feel so on top, especially with that smoky look. You just get that sexiness, that sultriness. I just love it. Yep, it gets you right in that zone. Woo! So then on top of that, I am going to apply the MAC Sculpt and Shape Contour palette. So I just buff that brush across all three as you saw there. And then I just carve up my cheekbones, starting just above the tragus of the ear and then coming down to my outer corner of my mouth. And then as you see, I continue to contour my nose. I just like to buff this one out. I'll go into further detail in another video of a more precise contour. But for this kind of look, I'm just trying to get that, you know, that edge to be there on the outside of the face, and then just give you that, you know, depth underneath our cheekbones and on the sides of the nose. But this palette is really lovely for the more fair-skinned ladies out there because it's just a nice subtle shade, and there is one part of it that is a little bit deeper to really give you that carved out cheekbone if you want it. So then I'm going to move on to blush, and I'm using Peaches by MAC. I love smiling when I do my blush. You guys got to do this, okay? Because it really helps if you put it on the apples of your cheek, no doubt. You won't misplace it, trust me. And then I buff it up into the back a little bit towards the ear, just to kind of make it all cohesive with the contour. Next, I'm applying highlighter. This is Milani's Strobe Light. I love it. It's very intense, so just know that if you want a more natural highlight, I wouldn't recommend this one, but this is really going to give you that wow. I love the way it makes my nose pop, and then I'm going to put it on the chin and on my cupid's bow so I can get that lipstick to pop. On top of looking fabulous, this highlighter is truly a steal because it ranges about $10 to $12 at your nearest drugstore. I love bang for buck products, and this one really kills it. Whether it's the flash of a camera or just natural light, you are going to see this product. Now I'm going to take the Luxie 223 brush, which is dense and short, great for placing things exactly where you want them to be, and I'm going to take that highlighter and put it right underneath the arch of the brush. Oh my god, arch of your brow. Get it together. And then on top of that, I'm going to pop it in the corners of my eyes. This helps make the eyeshadow really pop and also kind of makes your eye look a little bit bigger, which I absolutely love when we're going for a more dramatic look. After buffing that out, we're going to go with one of my favorite products. This is the MAC Fix Plus Goldlite Setting Spray. Hands down my favorite. You got to give it a little bit of a swirl to really get the particles going in there, and then push all that hair out of the way and let's give it a spritz. Oh, my bad. I forgot to unlock it. So let's just unlock that real quick. And now it's time for some setting spray. Oh, that's right. I am over here like, excuse me, what the? For the record, that was a new bottle and the cap was definitely faulty. So I switched up the caps and now I'm feeling A-okay. Ready for my biggest secret? A blow dryer. Yep. I don't got time to wait for this to set. So I am feeling A-okay with this blow dryer. Having a little CoverGirl moment over here, feeling like a model with this fresh face. I like to look up just to make sure that my lashes mascara doesn't hit my skin. And by the time I am done with all of this blow drying, woo, I feel like $1 million. Yep, just got to kind of go in there, shake out the hair, and I am feeling great. Now we're going to go in with the MAC Cosmetics Color Lipstick Verve, and this is my favorite one for me personally. It gives me that smokiness, that sexiness again, and I love the way the lipsticks are shaped. It really helps me define the lips. Now it's okay if you make a mistake, go in, fix it up, and then go into the top lip and really carve out that cupid's bow. You guys, I love this lipstick because it's got a satin finish, so it's got a slight shine, but lasts for like 4+ hours. I definitely recommend this shade if you just want to amp up your lip color. Now I'm going to go in with a lip brush just to smooth out that upper lip cupid bow, because that's what really matters, you guys. And that's going to really give you that perfect finished look. So don't play yourself when people are just out there with a lipstick, because they're doing a little extra too. Now to top it off, I'm going to be using Heartmelter Lipglass by MAC Cosmetics. This was part of the Boom Boom Gloom collection, and dang, does this ever make a great duo with Verve. It really gives you that perfect pouty lip. I love this lip so much. I really hope this look left you guys feeling sexy, confident, and fabulous, and that you took home one tip that you can incorporate in your makeup routine. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like this video. Peace out, you guys, and I'll see you soon.